Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. What? Let's get to the news. The football world is buzzing with whispers that have been circulating quietly behind closed doors. And if the rumor mills are to be believed, Rangers FC has pulled off one of the most audacious moves of recent times. Sources close to the club suggest that the Scottish Giants have managed to lure Andreas Pereira, the Brazilian-Belgian midfield maestro, away from Palmeiras, a move that many insiders are calling shocking yet tantalizing. The chatter isn't just about the player himself, but about what his presence could mean for the team's dynamics and tactical formations. Pereira has always been a player capable of threading passes through the tiniest gaps, of controlling tempo, and the speculation is that Rangers might be eyeing a more possession-oriented approach, a style that could unsettle traditional Scottish football paradigms. Observers point out that the player's experience in different leagues could bring a freshness to the squad, blending flair and discipline in a way that only someone of his pedigree can. The rumor is that negotiations were tense and drawn out, with multiple clubs reportedly attempting to sway him before the Rangers deal emerged, hinting at a behind-the-scenes tug-of-war that might have gone unnoticed by the casual fan. What makes this speculation even more intriguing is the timing and the sudden nature of these developments, which some insiders suggest could herald a bigger strategic plan, not just a simple player acquisition, indicating that Rangers are perhaps preparing for a seismic shift in their ambitions. Adding fuel to the fire of speculation is the simultaneous news that Brian Rodriguez, the Uruguayan winger known for his dazzling pace and sharp attacking instincts at America de Mexico, has allegedly committed his future to Rangers FC. Rumors suggest that the club's management is seeking to assemble a front line that can exploit spaces with rapid transitions, and Rodriguez, with his flair for cutting inside and unleashing shots from narrow angles, fits this vision perfectly. Analysts who follow South American talent closely are abuzz with discussions about how his style could integrate into the Scottish Premiership, a league often characterized by physicality and fast-paced encounters. The whispers are that Rodriguez could form an unexpected synergy with Pereira, creating a midfield-to-attack conduit that keeps opposition defenses guessing. Inside sources, who prefer to remain unnamed, have hinted that there were last-minute obstacles in negotiations, including work permits and personal terms, yet somehow the deal has allegedly been smoothed over, adding a layer of drama that fuels every fan's imagination. The speculation is not just about skill sets, but also about the psychological impact on the squad, with insiders suggesting that these two signings, if confirmed, could galvanize the dressing room and set a tone of ambition and renewed competitiveness. The broader narrative being whispered around football circles is that Rangers are signaling to rivals across Scotland and beyond that they are serious about reshaping their profile, moving from steady contenders to a team that can actively challenge for honours in multiple competitions. And the arrival of these two high-profile figures is being positioned as the first visible step of a much larger plan. The ripple effects of these rumours have sent social media into a frenzy, with fans dissecting every detail, from potential shirt numbers to tactical setups and transfer fee speculations. Commentators and bloggers alike are suggesting that the combination of Pereira's control in midfield and Rodriguez's offensive dynamism could represent a balance between creativity and directness, rarely seen in the Scottish top flight. The speculation also extends to managerial strategy, with whispers that Rangers' coaching staff might be preparing to adopt flexible formations, possibly alternating between a three-man midfield that emphasizes ball retention and a more fluid 4-2-3-1 system designed to exploit counter-attacking opportunities. Pundits have pointed out that if these signings are indeed materializing, it could place pressure on other clubs to accelerate their recruitment plans, potentially sparking a mini transfer war within Scotland and even pulling attention from clubs further afield. The narrative swirling around the rumour mill also includes murmurs about sponsorship implications and marketing appeal, as the signing of two internationally recognised talents might enhance the club's profile globally. There's a suggestion that Rangers could be targeting not only domestic success, but also a more competitive presence in European tournaments, using these acquisitions to elevate both the style and the brand of the club. Social media analysis tools are reportedly detecting spikes in fan sentiment around both players, suggesting that anticipation and excitement are mounting, even as official confirmations remain tantalizingly elusive. Industry insiders are speculating that the deals could be emblematic of a wider, more strategic initiative by Rangers to diversify talent sourcing, bridging South American technical prowess with the traditional Scottish work ethic. The rumour mill posits that the club's hierarchy is keen to cultivate a blend of youth and experience, using players like Pereira and Rodriguez to mentor emerging local talents while simultaneously pushing tactical evolution within the squad. Conversations in football circles hint that the signings, if realized, could also be part of a psychological campaign signaling intent and ambition to rivals who might have underestimated Rangers' appetite for high-profile acquisitions. The speculation extends to training methodologies, with insiders suggesting that integrating these talents could require adaptations in conditioning, tempo control, and matchday rotations to fully exploit their abilities without disrupting existing squad chemistry. Football analysts discussing the rumor also suggest that Pereira's versatility, his ability to operate in multiple midfield roles, could be particularly appealing in a league where adaptability is key, especially given the physically demanding Scottish schedule. Meanwhile, Rodriguez's propensity for fast, incisive attacking runs could redefine wing play in the Premiership, challenging defenders to recalibrate their marking strategies and potentially opening up new tactical avenues for Rangers. The consensus among those following the whispers closely is that, while nothing is confirmed, the mere possibility of these signings has already generated conversations about a potential transformation in Scottish football dynamics. Speculative sources are even going as far as to suggest that the acquisition of Pereira and Rodriguez could serve as a signal to other international talents that Rangers are serious about competing on a global stage, creating an aura of ambition and opportunity that extends beyond the domestic scene. Rumors swirling within the football community hint at exploratory talks with additional South American targets, and insiders believe that these initial deals may form the foundation of a more aggressive recruitment policy in the coming windows. Analysts note that while Rangers have historically balanced financial prudence with competitive ambition, the whispers suggest a newfound willingness to make bold moves, potentially altering the competitive equilibrium in the Scottish Premiership. Fans are reportedly buzzing about hypothetical partnerships on the pitch, imagining a dynamic where Pereira orchestrates play from deep while Rodriguez exploits gaps and overlaps to destabilize defenses, creating a synergy that could be both unpredictable and thrilling. Beyond tactics, the speculation has also focused on personal narratives, with insiders suggesting that both players could embrace leadership roles within the squad, mentoring younger teammates and helping to instill a professional culture geared toward continuous improvement. Conversations among pundits have even ventured into how such high-profile acquisitions could influence ticket sales, merchandise revenue, and international recognition, hinting at a ripple effect that extends far beyond the footballing aspects of the club. Finally, the most tantalizing part of the speculation concerns the potential reactions from rival clubs and the broader football ecosystem. Rumors suggest that if these signings materialize, Rangers could trigger a domino effect, compelling other Scottish clubs to reconsider their recruitment strategies, wage structures, and tactical planning in response to a sudden surge in ambition and profile. The whispers indicate that scouts and agents are paying close attention to this unfolding narrative, anticipating potential knock-on effects in transfer markets, player valuations, and scouting priorities. There is even talk among insiders that European clubs are monitoring Rangers' moves with renewed interest, viewing the club as a potential disruptor rather than merely a domestic competitor. Social media discourse and fan forums have reportedly been abuzz with debates, hypothetical lineups, and tactical scenarios reflecting the intense engagement that such rumors can provoke. Even without official confirmation, the mere circulation of these stories appears to have created a psychological momentum, influencing perceptions of the club's ambition, potential, and strategic vision. The rumor mill continues to spin, leaving fans, pundits, and insiders alike on tenterhooks, waiting for the next twist in a story that seems to promise both spectacle and transformation within Scottish football. As the chatter grows louder, the footballing world remains on edge, speculating not just about what is, but what could be, in a move that might redefine expectations for Rangers and Scottish football as a whole. Whispers from inside the Rangers camp suggest that the arrival of Andreas Pereira and Brian Rodriguez could be just the beginning of a seismic shift in the club's transfer strategy, a subtle but unmistakable signal that the hierarchy is aiming for a level of ambition rarely seen in Scottish football. The rumour mill hints that discussions behind closed doors have been intense, with the board reportedly envisioning a squad that blends tactical intelligence, technical flair, and raw speed, capable of unsettling even the most disciplined defences in the Premiership. Analysts speculate that Pereira's vision and passing range might allow Rangers to dominate possession in a way that could disrupt the traditional physicality-focused approaches of their rivals, while Rodriguez's attacking unpredictability could provide a constant outlet on the flanks, stretching defenses and creating spaces that could be exploited by other emerging talents in the squad. Sources close to the club are suggesting that there are still a few logistical hurdles, from adapting training routines to negotiating potential bonuses and incentives, yet insiders are convinced that these hurdles are minor compared to the potential tactical dividends these players could bring. The whispers also extend to team chemistry, with speculation that the integration of these South American stars might influence younger players' mentality, fostering a more creative and confident atmosphere that could translate into performances on the pitch. While nothing is officially confirmed, the intensity of these rumors alone is enough to captivate fans and pundits alike, generating a wave of anticipation that has social media buzzing with tactical debates, jersey predictions, and wild speculation about what this new era at Rangers might look like. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. Adding to the intrigue, there are murmurs that Rangers are exploring ways to not only utilize Pereira and Rodriguez's individual brilliance, but also to create a fluid interplay between them that could redefine how the team transitions from defense to attack. Insiders suggest that the coaching staff may be experimenting behind the scenes with scenarios where Pereira drops deep to orchestrate play while Rodriguez drifts across the front line looking to exploit gaps created by overloaded defensive lines, a strategy that could introduce a level of unpredictability unseen in Scottish football for years. The speculation is also focused on how these potential tactics could force opposing teams to reconsider their formations, defensive assignments, and pressing strategies, as Rangers may no longer rely solely on traditional Scottish grit, but instead blend technical mastery with explosive counterattacks. Behind closed doors, sources indicate that the players are reportedly excited at the prospect of joining a club with high expectations, and this enthusiasm is feeding further speculation that Rangers may be on the cusp of a tactical renaissance. The rumor mill even hints at the possibility of additional signings, suggesting that the club might be quietly plotting a wave of acquisitions aimed at strengthening every layer of the squad, signaling an ambition that extends beyond domestic success and into European prominence. Social media chatter reflects the growing anticipation, with fans dissecting every leaked interview, training snippet, and insider tip, imagining how these players might combine to create moments of sheer brilliance and alter the dynamics of matches. Every whispered detail seems to add layers to the narrative, amplifying the idea that Rangers are positioning themselves not just as contenders, but as architects of a new footballing identity. In Scotland, the speculation also stretches into the financial and branding implications of securing two internationally recognized talents simultaneously, with insiders suggesting that Rangers could be aiming to elevate both their marketability and global profile. Analysts posit that if these rumors hold true, the club might see a surge in merchandise sales, sponsorship interest, and international media coverage, all bolstered by the star power of Pereira and Rodriguez. Fans are reportedly already reacting with excitement, engaging in debates over jersey numbers, highlight reels, and potential signature moves, with social media platforms acting as pressure cookers for collective imagination. Meanwhile, industry observers are speculating that these acquisitions, if finalized, could prompt rival clubs not only within Scotland but also across Europe to reassess their own transfer strategies, potentially sparking a competitive ripple effect that extends far beyond Glasgow. There are whispers that Rangers might also be considering strategies to retain the players' focus and energy amid the media frenzy, from customized training regimens to engagement initiatives designed to integrate them seamlessly into the squad's culture. Tactical pundits speculate that the combination of Pereira's midfield intelligence and Rodriguez's wing dynamism could provide Rangers with multiple attacking permutations, keeping opposition managers guessing and perhaps forcing them into defensive compromises that could be exploited repeatedly over the season. Insiders further suggest that beyond the immediate on-field impact, These players could act as magnets for other young talents, creating a virtuous cycle of recruitment and performance that elevates the club's stature. Even in the realm of pure speculation, the potential consequences of these moves are enormous, hinting at a transformative period for Rangers that could redefine their ambitions and challenge the status quo in Scottish football for years to come. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned